Okay, y'all. First of all, don't take this the wrong way because, it's no shade. It's no shade to the creatives, the talented creatives who are involved in this project. But if you've been following me for a couple years, I'm sure you already know how I kind of feel about these Black Pain productions. I feel like a lot of them be rubbing me the wrong way. Especially when it comes from Black billionaires. I'm like, damn, y'all don't have any other stories to tell us. Anyway, and then it warps into this weird irony, right? When the Black cast is being treated like garbage on the set of a movie talking about Black pain. I'm just like, y'all got Steven Spielberg's white ass signed on to this shit as producer. I don't know. Like, all the behind the scenes of this movie is giving me a weird ass vibe. I feel like y'all studios and producers would not try a cast of famous white actors like this. Like, that's just it. That's just it. All the real niggas, they walk with a switch. Showing ass when they taking a pic. Turns on the wall when I step in the mix, bitch. All right, y'all. So this is coming from Complex. Links to all the articles and stuff are in my description as usual, as well as, my podcast. Get into it. My fantasy series that I'm working on. The first book is already out. Y'all already know what's up. My music, all that stuff is in the description box. But here we go. Taraji P. Henson was extremely candid in recent comments about the treatment of Black actors. In a new interview with the New York Times, Henson revealed that she and the cast of The Color Purple had to drive themselves to work in rental cars. I was like, I can't drive myself to set in Atlanta. This is insurance liability. It's dangerous, she said. And now, I'm just thinking about, can you imagine looking over, God damn, looking over at the stoplight, bitch, and Taraji is fighting the same potholes that we're fighting to get to fucking work, girl? Like, are you serious? Y'all cannot claim to be like, oh yeah, Black talent. We have to support our Black people, Black actors, and then treat them like garbage. I don't understand. And some people might be like, oh well, girl, she complained because she had to drive herself to work. That's not the point. Like, oh, everybody got to drive themselves to work. That's not the point. It's an industry standard. It's an industry standard to have trail dressing rooms, whatever, prepared for this talent. Bitch, you got her ass driving to motherfucking work. Taraji said they had the studios and the producers and them had her ass out here like making my way downtown, driving fast, bitch, hoping APD don't be on my ass. Bitch, get the fuck out. Get out of here. Get out of here. She went on to say, I was like, I can't drive myself to set in Atlanta. This is insurance liability. It's dangerous. What do I look like taking myself to work by myself in a rental car? So I was like, can I get a driver or security to take me? I'm not asking for the moon. She continued. They're like, well, if we do it for you, we got to do it for everybody. Well, do it for everybody. It's stuff like that, stuff I shouldn't have to fight for. I was on the set of Empire fighting for trailers that wasn't infested with bugs. She also discussed how having to always advocate for yourself is exhausting. She said it wears on your soul because you fight so hard to establish a name for yourself and be respected in this town to no avail. Then she went on to talk about Black films. They just don't want to take us overseas, and I don't understand that. Black translates all over the world, so why wouldn't the movies? I have a following in China, of all places. Y'all not going to capitalize on that? Don't everybody want to make money here? I'm not the person that pulls a race card every time, but what else is it then? Tell me. I'd rather it not be race. Please give me something else. So y'all had famous accomplished ass Taraji P. Henson fighting traffic. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine trying to get to work and you're famous as, like, you're Taraji or like, you know what I mean? And you're doing this by yourself, no security, nobody, nothing. You just got to take, and then you're looking around at all of your, counterparts, white counterparts, who are receiving like industry standards every time they walk on set, and you gotta fight every time, right? An absolute mess, right? Now I want to play this clip of Danielle and Taraji talking about how they didn't have food on the set, like they didn't have no dressing rooms.
We were doing rehearsal and they put us all in the same space. Like, we didn't have our own dressing rooms at the time, and they did not give us Sorry, Miss O. We ain't had no food.
She had no idea.
She didn't know what was going on.
She had no idea.
She was like, I heard about it.
Oh, yeah.
And you corrected it for us.
You corrected it. Didn't I call you?
Yes, and I was like, Miss O, we gotta fix this. And she said, say less. And was it not
And
fixed?
that's what I appreciated, though.
She had no idea. That's what he said. She had no idea. I heard about it. I called you. Didn't I call you? And they're like, yes, she fixed it. Yes, they fixed it. But I'm just like, absolutely no way. Especially because, like, Steven Spielberg and Oprah, like, you're working for these fucking billionaires and they don't motherfucker. Girl, what? And everybody's like, oh, well, you know, there's specific people responsible for that. They're executive producers. They might not have known. They might not have seen. And Oprah's like, oh, well, I didn't see. I'm just like, you got this white billionaire, Steven Spielberg, as producer on this black paint ass movie, and the black cast is in pain on set with no goddamn food and no dressing room. Like, y'all got to be kidding me. Y'all definitely would not. Y'all don't try it. Y'all don't try it with these all white casts. Y'all don't do it. And it's just like, why is it that every time it's a Nignog movie, there's always Nignoggery in the background? There's always Nignoggery behind the scenes. Y'all need to, it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I feel like y'all got to start walking off these sets, bro. Y'all got to start, I don't know. I know contracts and shit are involved. Y'all got to just be like, bitch, we're not doing that silly shit. We're not doing it. And they try to rally everybody around this, oh, well, it's black art, it's black this, it's black paint, it's black that. Okay, yes, yes, it's culture, right. So treat me like I'm worth a goddamn. Treat me like I'm worth something if you claim to be so invested in telling black stories, even though every time I look around from you rich ass niggas, a lot of times it's just black Nignog pain that y'all be dishing out and pushing out for a coin. No shade, but I'm just like, if y'all claim that this is this culture, this is black culture, this is black art, y'all need to start treating these actresses like they are worth something. Y'all are terrible. The studio's terrible, producers terrible, all y'all terrible. All of y'all are terrible. And like I said, the irony is crazy when you sit and think about, y'all are trying to make this movie about these people surviving black pain, bitch, moving through their black life. And you got these actresses up here just begging for simple shit, girl. What do you mean? What do you mean? How many executive producers and they didn't know what the fuck was going on? Or did they care? What do you mean? Oh, we didn't know about it. Y'all, you all know what the industry standards are when you're working, girl. When you're working on set, when you're working on a movie, you know what they are. And so to not have them in place is to go out of your way to disrespect black actresses, period. I don't care what y'all talking about. If you don't have these things in place, it's not that you bitches forgot. It's not that y'all, we didn't know. It's not that the studio didn't know. It's that they did not fucking care. It's that they did not care. Because, like I said, if it's an industry standard for computers to come with space bars, bitch, you have to go out of your way into the blueprints, into the factories to remove the motherfucking space bar off a computer and shove that shit in my face. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you have to go out of your way to present me with a car that has no steering wheel, right? You do. And then people are going to get mad. People get mad at these black actresses to say, hey, when they say, hey, I understand that you got me a car, but babes, it don't have no fucking steering wheel. It don't have no goddamn rims on it. It don't have no goddamn, AC in it, bitch. It don't have no windshield, girl. People get mad when they point that shit out. At least you have a goddamn car. Bitch, it don't have bitch, it don't have a goddamn gas tank. The fact that certain things are baseline, base level shit in the industry, and y'all did not even afford those things to these actresses means that y'all went out of your way to be disrespectful as fuck. Because it's the nigga purple. Because it's the nigga purple. It's the color nigga. That's the only reason why. Just like Taraji said, she's like, I don't want to pull the race card every time, but what else could it be then? Tell me. I'd rather it not be race. Please give me something else. Y'all, it's disrespectful. And if these beautiful, talented black actresses start walking off y'all sets, start saying, bitch, we ain't work, girl, we're not going for that shit no more, then y'all need to just sit y'all ass down. Remember, no, I'm just gonna put this in on the end. Remember, Monique said she started to have issues with Tyler Perry and Oprah, who were executive producers on Precious, because she refused to promote Precious for free, especially because it was not a part of the contract. And we talking about traveling overseas. They want her to go and do everything. Like, girl, what? And you don't want to pay me? Okay, and you bitches sitting on billions of dollars. You won't even miss that whole. Even if you write it out of your motherfucking personal checking account that you're using today. You see what I'm saying? So it's interesting that certain names and personalities are there. This is not the first time that they're around talent being undervalued. Does that make sense? So yeah, I mean, that's it, because I could go on forever. But I'm just like, if y'all, every time y'all talk about, oh, well, the black community, the black art, the black arts, the black, black talent, you got to make sure you put your money where your mouth is, girl. Like, I can't imagine being paraded around, everybody smiling and kicking in your face, and you don't have no goddamn dressing room. Everybody getting pissed. You don't have no goddamn food. You know what I mean? Or you have to get on the phone and beg for that shit. Ridiculous. But anyway, tell me what you think about this. Taraji has been really being very transparent, as she should be. I'm glad she's bringing it up. I'm glad she's talking about it. But let me know what you think about the situation in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you check my description box for all my links, like I said, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening. Make sure you check out my series. I published the first book back in 2020. It's called Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King. Links will be in my description. It comes in ebook form as well as audiobook form. I'm working on the sequel. I'm hoping to release it next year. Here is an excerpt of it. Yeah, you can pause to read if you really want to get into it. You know what I mean? The sequel is already twice as long as the book I've already self-published. So yeah, the series is definitely coming along. But yeah, check out the first book. It's the first one in the series, so go easy on me. I was just setting everything up, you know what I mean? Figuring things out. But either way, it has a 4.9 star rating on Amazon. So yeah, you should get into it.
So lonely, insecure, they don't control me. I ain't the only person holy, worship me, yeah, you control me. I ain't the only, you so lonely, insecure, they don't control me. Control me, boy, you can't control me.